What's up? What's up? Bringing y'all yet another reaction. This time we got 10 mysterious giant creatures caught on tape, and it's yet again by Chills. Because like I said in the previous video, he's got some really good scary videos. I like these type of horror videos. Instead of just talking, I like to physically see the video. I don't mind the narrations. Those are scary as hell. It's just, I feel a little bit more involved when I have a video of whatever it is right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm sorry about that. Let's get to it. Shit.
Some of the creatures on this list have been well identified for years, while others remain a mystery. Try to imagine how you would react if somehow you found yourself face to face with each of these giants.
What is that?
Or better yet, how would you survive? Chills. Number 10. Louis checks the mail. Luis Camacho is getting his mail one sunny day when he suddenly stops and looks around.
What the hell? What is that? What is that?
It's hard to describe, but somehow his surroundings feel different and mysterious.
Isn't that a meme?
He locates the source of his bad feeling after getting onto his hands and knees and peering into the sewer grate. This is what he sees down a long tunnel. A giant alligator looks back at him, its mouth wide open. It lets out a ferocious hiss as a warning sign not to come any closer. The two of them hold eye contact, and then Louis quickly backs away to call the authorities. The alligator was removed shortly thereafter, but Louis will never forget how close he came to having to fight for his survival. It would have been a struggle that he probably would not have won. One more thing, look closely at the tape. And you'll see a small green ball resting by the alligator. I can't help but wonder if, moments before this recording, a small child or dog went to retrieve the ball and saw the same thing that Louis did. Number 9. The Curious...
Okay. Alright. We're starting off real good, like always. Okay. Alright. I could swear that alligator is a meme. I've seen that giant alligator's face somewhere on social media. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I could swear that I've seen that as a meme somewhere.
Bob. This footage, taken from a British oil rig, looks fairly normal until a massive monster slowly rises from the depths of the sea.
Is that an octopus? Oh. No, that ain't no octopus. What is that?
Its shimmering, shapeless body is both mysterious and mesmerizing as it glides across the ocean with a silky stride. The camera person excitedly pans around to keep the beast in their sights. Unable to believe what they are witnessing, the formless monster hangs around the rig for a while before losing interest and moving on. When this video first surfaced, most people thought that it had to be part of a whale, but that theory proved incorrect. Scientists said that part of the whale was too nutritious to float around the ocean for very long, and that
Could
it
it
would
be a giant
almost
jellyfish because of whatever
They were
those
eventually
things
able
are
to
right there?
identify the creature as a giant jellyfish called the
Right.
Deepstaria reticulum. Number 8. The largest gator ever. Imagine being on a nature preserve and seeing this scaly monstrosity walk directly in your path.
This gator had quite the audience yesterday at Circle B.
Why are they standing that close? See, that's what I'm talking about with people playing around with their lives. Why are y'all standing that close to the massive gator? a humongous alligator and y'all are standing like 15, 20 feet away. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta know that alligators may move slow, but they know when to pick up the speed.
Our reserve in Polk County. Kim Joyner is sharing this video with us. Thanks, Kim. You can see the gator slowly walking across the grass now.
That's exactly what happened to the visitors of the Circle B Bar Reserve in Polk County, Florida. Fortunately for them, the alligators seem to be more concerned with finding water than finding food. The largest Florida alligator on record is a little over 14 feet long, but wildlife resource officials believe that the alligator in this video could have been larger. The only problem is that they are too afraid to get an official measurement, and I honestly can't say that I blame them. Number 7. Leviathan hears a giant. A YouTuber named Leviathan is on a hiking trip when he hears strange noises in the distance. Just when he seriously suspects that he's not alone in the woods, a series of large footprints confirms his suspicions. He now fears for his safety and has already decided to leave when he hears the same noises again, much closer now than before.
Run. Please don't stay there. Why are you just standing there? You need to be running. Thank you.
Predatory call encourages him to make a quick retreat back to civilization. Leviathan still has no idea what was making this noise or exactly how large it was. Number 6.
You don't want to know.
The slimy find. These gigantic slimy mollusks are hunted in the Philippines for their strange shells, which resemble an elephant's tusk and sell for around $200 a piece. Scientists have been finding their hollowed out shells for years, but only recently did they get their hands on an actual specimen for further study. When they cracked open its shell for a closer look, this is what came slithering out. The 5-foot-long creature flops out of its casing and stinks out the room. It was found in a sulfur-rich mud pool where it had been feasting on putrid bacteria for years. Who knows what else researchers will find at that location. Number 5. The construction worker discovery. Construction workers in Brazil were performing a demolition job when they came across the flattened remains of a 33-foot anaconda. If you want to get a better feel for how gigantic this snake is, just count how many seconds it takes them to film the reptile's entire body. Not much more information about this story is available, but then again, not much more information is required. This is a gigantic snake that, given the opportunity, would have little problem squeezing your ribs until they cracked and making you its next meal.
Yeah.
Number 4. Stalked and eaten. If you ever travel to the Indonesian islands, be on the lookout for these 150-pound human-hunting lizards. The Komodo dragon has a never-ending appetite that allows them to eat up to 120 pounds in a single meal. In other words, they can eat something that's 80% of their own body weight without much of a problem. They will even eat humans if they become desperate enough for food, which is surprisingly often. They have been known to ambush stray tourists on trails and have even gone after entire villages. In 2007, for example, an 8-year-old boy was hunted by a Komodo dragon.
No.
He did not survive.
No.
Other famous incidents include a Komodo dragon who ate the top of a person's foot while they were visiting the Los Angeles Zoo.
They
3,
scrapping.
The sky creature. This footage was reportedly taken on a flight somewhere over Zambia. A person is casually recording out their window when a giant humanoid creature starts to materialize in the distance. The creature seems to keep pace and ride alongside them for a moment before disengaging and twisting away.
And he's just
the
so
obvious
calm.
answer to this is CGI. If it's not CGI, however, then what this creature could be is anyone's guess. Number 2. The Beijing sighting. This footage supposedly comes from the capital of China, where a massive, slow-moving creature makes its way across the polluted city landscape.
Alright. I'm getting a little nervous. Alright, because I hear the helicopter and, you know, hearing a helicopter and seeing this recording, it makes it so much more realistic. God, I hope that's not real.
It's hard to tell how many legs this giant creature has, or what its overall intentions are. It doesn't seem to be that aggressive, but the ground shakes under its gigantic steps, and army helicopters circle above, obviously ready. According to the uploader, this footage was suppressed by the Chinese government, who has a tight grip on all forms of news and social media. This could very likely be CGI, but if it's real, then there is no information as to how this situation was ultimately resolved. Before we get to number 1, if you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life,
I hope that's not real. I hope that's CGI or special effects or whatever.
With underscores instead of spaces.
But I'm pretty sure it's fake because I felt like the world would have heard about that creature by now.
I'd really appreciate it if you followed me.
It leads me to believe it's just special effects. But then why would the army planes or whatever, why would they soaring around it?
Subscribe button because I upload a new video every Thursday. Number 1, the Barbados impossibility. The uploader of this video says that this sighting happened on the Barbados Islands sometime in 2017. A huge humanoid is stomping off in the horizon, its footsteps echoing throughout the tropical night scenery.
Fuck all that.
The creature appears to have 4 long limbs and a gigantic bushy upper body that is completely covered in some kind of fur or else some kind of plant growth, possibly leaves or mold. It lets out a huge bellowing roar as it makes its way across the island. In the unlikely case this is not CGI, then what you are witnessing is definitely a modern day giant or some sort, though its true origins may never be fully understood. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because I upload a new video every Thursday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of my other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.
Boy. I don't know. See, my thing is that I don't know. I lost my train of thought. All I know is the video that really got me was the first video. Like, you go to check your mailbox and you hear a strange noise and something persuades you to look under the sewer grate, and you look in the sewer drain in the opening and you see a gigantic alligator looking right at you, and you just stay there and you're just so calm about it. Like, this is what I'm talking about with people playing around way too much. They play around way too much for me. Like, people are not taking their life seriously. Now, understandably, the little slot in the sewer drain, it was way too small for this guy to fit through, and definitely too small for that alligator to fit through. So he was safe in that aspect. But I don't know. I guess it's good that he found it because he was able to call the authorities, animal control or whatever, and they removed it. Because it probably could have found some type of exit and wandered around their neighborhood or wherever he lived at. But he was too calm about it. I would have been shitting myself. Like, I would have literally lost it. I literally would have probably had a breakdown, a panic attack. Like, I would have went all out. Like, I would probably have to be hospitalized for a while if I saw something like that. Because that's a traumatizing event. To look down a sewer grate you think is, you know, mice or something harmless, so to speak. And you go and you look down there and it didn't, they said that his mouth was open. I saw a gigantic smile. Yeah, I saw teeth, but I didn't see his mouth like open like that. I saw it like right about here, and it looked like it was smiling at him. No. Yeah, that one definitely got me. Okay. Alright, y'all, that's it for this video. Like the video, comment on the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. I'm out.